An experiment launched in County Kerry involving a weather balloon, Twitter and Boyle's Law appears to have been successful. The team behind the Tweets in Space campaign are aiming to highlight funding available to Irish scientists from the EU, as Philip Bromwell explains.
It was Cahasaveen and not Cape Canaveral, and it was captured on an iPhone.
There it goes.
Not by NASA. But all the same, there were high hopes for this experiment when it was launched this morning.
In Kerry,
Other members of the team monitored the flight from Dublin, shedding light on just how this was testing that staple of junior cert physics, Boyle's Law.
This morning the Talk to EU team launched a weather balloon into space, and with that balloon there was a smaller balloon with the picture of Robert Boyle on it. Now, the purpose of that smaller balloon was to demonstrate Boyle's Law. So as the balloon goes up in the atmosphere, the pressure decreases outside the balloon and the balloon will expand and eventually explode.
A camera had also been attached to the balloon so that when it burst, the team could use GPS to recover the video footage of the experiment. Now, as well as sending up the balloon and the video camera, they've also attached a screen. And this is displaying all of the tweets highlighting this experiment. Anyone using the Tweets in Space hashtag was helping to highlight the main point of all this. That funding is available from the EU for young Irish scientists, and people are encouraged to apply for it.
Here we go.
This evening, the team recovered the balloon and camera in County Tipperary. They hope to have the in-flight video footage ready for viewing by Monday. Philip Bromwell, RTE News, Dublin.
Right, now time for funding programme. The team behind the exercise filmed the tweets at a height of 28,000 metres by attaching a camera to a weather balloon released in County Kerry last Friday.
Captured on camera. The moment where cyberspace met outer space.
Please put my tweet in space. Well, there you go, your tweet's in space.
And while this could hardly be called a giant leap, those really are Irish tweets being displayed at 28,000 metres.
I'm kind of amazed that we actually did it, and that it's possible for somebody to send a camera up to the edge of space, or pretty close to such a high altitude, retrieve the footage again, all with fairly cheap equipment.
This is how they did it. It involved the release in County Kerry of a weather balloon with a camera attached to it.
There it goes.
Tied to this was another balloon with an image of the Irish scientist Robert Boyle on it. The idea was the camera would film this balloon as it expanded until it eventually burst, as Boyle's Law predicts. The experiment had attracted plenty of interest on Twitter, and it's those tweets we see at 28,000 metres on a screen which was also attached to the weather balloon. So that's how they did it, but why did they do it?
We wanted to celebrate science and celebrate Irish science, and also to highlight the fact, because this is an EU project, that the EU is a great funder of science in this country. To highlight that fact and to encourage people to pursue that kind of funding.
And if this inspires the next Robert Boyle, it really will be mission accomplished. Philip Bromwell, RTE News.